Waiting on people, folks, it sucks. Sometimes it sucks because it ruins your day, ruins your plans. It's over there, sorry. How we all doing today? Waiting on a few hours here. Just messing around, I guess, charging up the car battery. Got a coolant leak, got to change the water pump on it at some point, but sometimes the only way to figure out where you got a leak is to beat on it. But, you know, in a nice way, of course. But other than that, we haven't really had a freaking winter yet, so it's actually quite nice today. So we hopefully can get some stuff done. But like I said, we're waiting on people.
Look at this guy, he's about to blow up his car. Friggin' thing's smoking like crazy.
It's cold out.
It's like 45 out.
Well, all sitting with the idle time on it, fills up the muffler with water, so blows it out when you give her some throttle.
Gotta change that water pump.
Yeah, we'll get to it eventually. Probably not today though. But come check this out. Look at the top of the engine. I don't know why, but these 3800 series, freaking insane with the amount of stuff that mice like to build. Right between the valve cover and the fuel rail. Tons of junk in there. But yeah, bought this rig for 500, 600. I think it was 500. 148,000 miles. No, it's not the supercharged model. But I bought it because I travel 75 miles a day, and it's a little bit better on fuel than driving my 6.0 that gets 13 average miles per gallon. So I love my trucks. I'm not a car guy, but it's just more practical to drive this Pontiac. You know, she needs some work, so. But everything I own needs work. You know, I'll show you the other ones in a minute here. Don't worry. So this is my try not to film the license plates, obviously, but this is my old girl, and yes, I'm still paying on her. It's a 2007 2500 HD Sierra SLE2, I think it is, but you know, it's the same thing as every other one. 174,000 I think I just rolled. It's been a really good truck, you know, general maintenance and stuff. I had to rebuild the transmission, believe it or not. It was a previous plow truck, and I don't think the owner before me took care of it very well. Yep, 4L80 rebuilt. No, not a 4L60. I'm surprised, but whatever. I love the truck. Eventually gonna need to redo the rockers and cab corners, just like all these generations. Fender's getting pretty nasty. But I love this truck. Love the 99-02 generation. I put them newer style tow mirrors on here. Of course, this one's starting to peel because obviously didn't prep the surface nice enough, but that cracks. But yeah, these are the marker lights. I hooked these into my reverse lights. Got heated and turn signals up here. I love these mirrors. I'd recommend them to anybody with this truck, this generation. Plain Jane exterior, I guess. I did the stripe in the middle. It's got leather, heated interior. All the wonderful family-friendly, well, as I was saying, I guess. These were the winter tires that I took off, obviously. I got some new rubber to put on them, but that's another day. I don't think I'll get to it today. But yeah, so I'll show you a little bit back here of what else I got. Hopefully I'm holding the camera all right. I need a selfie stick or something. But here's a few of my other rigs, obviously. Like I said, I don't want to really show the license plates, but that's understandable. Got a 1987 Chevy C10 Suburban. Put a 3-inch body lift on it. Of course, this is out back in my I don't know what you want to call it, my land back here, I guess. I don't know. But it's got a 350 rebuilt in it. It was originally out of my dad's old truck. It was a 1987 GMC Sierra. I put a little bit of a, gosh, it's muddy out here. Put a little bit of a cam into it. Vortec heads, early Vortec heads. Edelbrock intake, Edelbrock carburetor. Nothing too crazy, you know, it's your standard 350 pretty much. Same crank, original crank, but it's in the process of being painted. I have, you know, all this overspray, of course, but the interior's not the greatest. It's not bad though. Dash is pretty good. Of course, it's got stuff in here. I'm using it as storage right now, but it's not bad, not bad. I love these old square bodies. Yes, it's only being a C10. It's only two-wheel drive, but oh well. You know, it's not gonna ever leave off-road probably. And then I got my 2001 Silverado 1500 actually. I know you guys probably saw the 8 lugs and were like, huh, I wonder what he did here. But so no, this one I bought off an old lady for $100, right? And it was originally an old town truck, a highway town truck. It has the 4.8 in it. Originally had the half-ton axles on it. Has 238,000 miles, I want to say, somewhere in there. But it was originally dark blue. I'll show you. Originally dark blue. On the inside here, all blue, rusty. I had to put rockers and cab corners on it. It needs to be redone again. I think I'm gonna go with a different color. I'm not sure exactly what color to go with, but it's solid. It's really solid. And this one, yes, it is 4-wheel drive. So what I ended up doing was just swapping the rear end and swapping the transaxle up front, or whatever you want to call it, the front diff. I mean, it's not really an axle, but yeah, swap that out, swap the CV shaft, swap the lower spindle, or the lower A-arm, sorry. Let's see here, what else did I do? Oh, yeah, I had to use the half-ton A-arm on the top because I didn't want to mess with the frame and all this other stuff. What I ended up doing was using the 2500 spindle. So I had to, believe it or not, you're gonna love this, ream out the A-arm on the top to fit the 3/4 ton ball joints. I had to do a little bit of work with the tie rods and stuff, but long story short, I'm sure we'll get into it another day or something, or whoever knows what'll happen, you know. I'm gonna probably park this one again and redo it all again. But of course, I have the mirrors on this one, but the bottom one broke. I love these trucks, to be honest with you. How many miles are on it to be exact? 237,000. So we're just shy of 238. This one's got your standard cloth, you know, 4-wheel drive. Work truck interior with the vinyl flooring, and yeah, it's dirty, but what do you expect? She's something. But you got to remember, I bought this for $100, and it did not look anything like this. Got the tailgate, as you saw in the other video. Bumpers off of a 07 to 13 generation. It's really not too badly rotted underneath. I mean, it's your standard, you know, surface rust. I had to drive a few times in the winter. I'm trying not to drive it in the winter at all. Yeah, we live in the Rust Belt. You don't see too many of these trucks in good shape anymore around here. Love the 01 to 02 front end.
I guess since we're doing the walk around video, I might as well do my 07. She's not the greatest thing in the world. It's plastic dipped metallic slate blue. I bought it for $1,400. It's got 226,000 miles on it. It's got a 3-inch leveling kit. course, the flares. It's got Ultra Motorsports rims. Kind of missing a lug nut right there because I broke one and I had to drill it out. But overall, it's been a good truck. It's only got a 4.3 in it, but it does everything I really need to do, I guess. I had to throw in a little cold start video in. But it's filthy right now, needs a bath.
Is that a 4.3?
Mr. Mazzoli over here.
He had to be different. You can't get 9907s. Just don't work out, you know?
It was cheap enough.
So always try to mess around with it.
Money talks.
I don't know.
I mean, it's not a bad truck.
No, it's not.
I've had it for
crap out of this.
I've had it for 3 years, done plenty of burnouts.
Burnouts. What trucks it for?
Yeah, it's towed plenty of trucks.
He won't let me pull nothing with mine, so he always ends up pulling like freaking 2500 Chevys and stuff. Yeah, I'll pull that 2500 HD, no problem. When I have 2500 HD, but the old 4.3, she's got it.
It's falling
Okay, it's
apart.
falling apart.
Yeah, don't ask about that.
Okay.
Apparently, you're not supposed to put engines on your tailgate.
Nah, but. Alright, guys. Today was something. Another eventful day. Probably not for you guys because we didn't really film too much.
We didn't really do that much. I mean,
No, not today.
it's raining out, so it's kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of crappy weather out. I'm not
Can't
sure if
really
we'll be
do
doing.
much.
Yeah, I think he said he's gonna be going home. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we'll edit this one up and put something else up. I don't know. We'll see.
Thanks for staying with us. Remember to like and subscribe.
Heck yeah. Listen to what he said.